Hello and welcome, I'm Bebo Joe, and this is Against the Storm. It's not new, it's been out for a while, and the first time I played it, I was turned off by the tutorial. No surprise there, but I got back into it, I looked for the tutorial, well, an hour and a half later here, and there's a lot of good stuff in this. It's a continuous game. You always level up so you can get better villages, better other things, better features, things unlocked, which is cool, but it's still a base builder, but you have to continually build new bases after each level, after you do something, and there's a very important creature that you have to keep happy for the whole time. So let's just check it out. If you have never heard of this, maybe this will be a good experience. If you have heard of it, maybe this will be a bad experience. I don't know. Pick anything you want. There are a couple effects here, a couple of rewards that you can get. I have not played over here, so we may as well play there because it will be a little harder. I will regret this later, but that's fine. So you pick your spot. And then you can figure out, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to run in with, we got 8 beavers. Different creatures have different specializations. Beavers, for example, are really good woodworkers, as it says there, and they enjoy engineering. It makes them happy. They have different needs. You have to keep them happy. Okay. You have other ones like the lizard. The lizard is really good at meat production. They do like warm environments. They need meat to be happy, etc., etc. And you have... was it humans? Elves? I don't remember, but they're really good at farming and making food and making booze and that stuff. So there are different creatures that you want to keep. There are different materials that you get with you depending on who you pick. And there are some embarkation bonuses over here. You have 3 points. I don't have any extra points right now, so that's fine. You can pick some eggs for food. You can get some roots for food. Stone, these cost 2 points now. Clay, and then wood. What do we want to use? I don't think I'm going to use wood. So what we're going to do is just pick stone, and let's do eggs for now because I'm not really sure what else to go with. Then we're going to pick the 8 beavers because it helps us expand a little faster. And difficulty pioneer, sure, it's not the easiest, but it's not the hardest. So we'll see how this works out. Forest Mysteries is the first thing that will greet you when you start. So we have Cricket Mating Grounds. Okay, active only in Season Drizzle, active on hostility. As you can see, there are a lot of modifiers here. I don't know all of them. I don't think it's important to know all of them. We just want to play the game, because if you read my channel banner, that's what we're doing. Gathering Knowledge, cool. The marshlands are gathered paradise. Gathering speed is increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps. Bonus does not affect woodcutters camps. Aww. It's one of the most important ones that you have to build in the beginning. The marshlands are home to enormous life forms. Giant resource nodes can be found in the Forbidden Glades. Each glade will have different one. Awesome. We'll see if we survive. You start out pause. There are a bunch of different speeds here that you can play with. You have your resources situated up here, and then it tells you up in this side what's going on. Currently, we have 8 beavers homeless. We have 7 builders out of these 8, and we have a total population of 8. Okay, that's fine. Let's choose a blueprint. Lots of buttons here. Definitely have to play the tutorial, and the game doesn't even let you play without playing a tutorial because there's so much going on. So, what do we want? Reputation bonus. We can pick a carpenter, a cookhouse, or a beaver house. I do have a lot of beavers that I want to play with, but I'm not sure that they're the only creatures that I really want to deal with, because you get influx of more people later on. So a beaver house would be good. It makes them a little happier, but I'm not sure that that's what I want. The carpenter can produce some things that we really absolutely need. So yes, we're going to pick that one as one of our guys. A lumber mill can also make planks. Okay, we just got the carpenter that can make planks for us already. It's just not as good at it. A weaver. Yes, we don't have that one. Or this guy over here. The water skins. Interesting. Fabric. Pigment. Can use clearance water, clearance water. I think I want the weaver. Not 100% sure on that one, but we'll see what happens. And then the last one, we can again get the lumber mill, a rain mill, or clothier. I think a rain mill is probably a good thing because it gets us food things and scrolls. So that's what we're going to start with. Up here, you will see just some overviews in some cases, recipes, trends, etc. They're all up here, but we will also see up here if there's some events, like new people want to join us, or we have some quests to fulfill, because this is the Queen's Impatience. This red line will grow, and if it's maxed, you lose, as far as I heard. I haven't lost yet, but I'm sure we're not that far away. On the left side, you see a reputation. As long as your reputation goes up, the queen's impatience should go down, and you have to give the queen gifts every once in a while. And there's just different quests effectively that you want to run with, and that's totally fine. So let's get started. How do you play this? Well, you have all of these things. You have roads. There's a path. They walk faster on it. Is that even in the tooltip? Select does not. Yeah, grants a 5% speed increase to villagers. So it's not super important, but if you're really far away, it probably becomes really important. Then we have different camps, like the woodcutter camp, stone harvester, small forager, small herbalist, and small trappers camp. All of those are important if you want to make some food. We're going to start with some woodcutters, and we're actually going to zoom out a little bit. No, I'm all the way zoomed out. Okay. There's glades around us. These glades sometimes have a dangerous glade. This could cause trouble in your village if you get there too fast. Like, it will kill some of your villagers, and you don't have a lot, so you have to be careful with those. We have normal glades that don't have anything on top of them. They look like this. There may be some resources in that you need, and you need wood anyway, so you have to cut stuff down. And then we have the Forbidden Glade. Haven't encountered one of those. Maybe this time we will. And yeah, we just have to figure out which path do we want to take. Right now, there are a couple open glades right there that will be easy to deal with, plus nothing there really, and a couple open glades here. So let's get started in the northern hemisphere here to get a couple things going. And the first one, we're just going to play up one of these, assign the trees that we want to harvest, which is right here. They will harvest anything in range, so we have to make sure that we don't accidentally open one of the glades that we don't want to get to. And we'll just get started that way. I like to start with a path because resources do like paths, and then we just say, okay guys, let's get going. We have a couple resources obviously in our warehouse, this many. You can also look them up here, and we don't want to diminish them too early on. It can help if you're low on wood, and actually the tutorial really recommends that you have 2 woodcutter camps going, and we have a lot of beavers, so it makes sense to just start with these. Plop another one in there. Get our path connected to that side as well, and then they can figure it out. You always have to manually assign your people, which is totally fine. Fell all trees, avoid glades. Yes. Avoid glades except marked. Yes, that's what I want you to do. And we say this guy because you have a special affinity for working here. So you, and it should get relatively, we should get done relatively quickly when they start hammering away at those trees there. So we have that glade already marked. I would like this glade marked and this glade marked as well. There will just be stuff later on because we can currently, obviously, not see anything. What else do we need? Well, what is the stuff down here? It is mushrooms. Okay, mushrooms are nice. Do we have anything else? Some stone. Okay, how about we get started on those things? Stonecutter camp just needs wood and some, looks like tools. Sure. Nope, that's the wrong button. But we have to worry about that button in just a second. No, let's worry about that right now because this is what's going on. Choose a cornerstone. So again, there are a lot of modifiers to the game that will just keep you moving forward, and you get to pick a lot. Amber is something that you use for leveling up later. That's this guy. So if you decline any of these things, you can get leveled up in between your villages a little faster, which is cool. Royal Stormwalker secure a trail in your settlement. Newcomers will arrive 25% quicker. Cool, that's a good one. Gain 1 production yield for all packs of goods. No, I like this one. More people, more faster is a thing that we will need relatively soon, so that's cool. Orders. You get to pick what you want to do because this is the stuff that the queen's impatience depends on. So, first one. They want to get complete any 1 glade event. Cool, that's pretty easy. Or you can deliver 15x. I like this one. You can get these items in there. 4 new villagers, that's good. Or only 2. I like this one because we're going in the glade anyways. And this is the reputation point that we get on the left that gets you to unlock more buildings. Awesome. Next one, Queen's, well, do you want 15x? Okay. You want just 35 paths? Okay, but we don't get any villagers for this, but we get an unlock point. But yeah, on this side, flour, bigger ovens. No, I want this one. This is easy. We just have to build more paths and then she's happy. That's cool. Now, something that can happen is the stuff that you get for some of these resources, or the rewards that you get for a task or an order, may be something that a different order requires. That happens all the time. So if you want to set it up nice. That can be a thing that comes back. But value of goods sold. Sell goods worth at least 15 amber to a trader or trade route. That sounds like one that will take a little while to get to, so it's a little scary. But you want 12, and then you also want to get 7 ambers, which we don't even have yet because we have to get those first. Again, those are really used outside the game. Not outside the game, but in between games, I should say. But I don't want to waste them. So no, I guess we have to do the booming economy here. So that's what we're going to play with. Those are our tasks. They will show up over here and they will tell us what we have to do. Awesome. Those guys are getting in the first glade. So let's see what happens there. Let's speed this up a little bit and we have it unlocked. Beautiful. There's no event in here. That's a little, well, I didn't expect that, but that's fine. Let's move our guys. This is free. Out to the next glade situation so they can get started on things there. I actually want to do this because I would like the stone cutter. What is this? You are copper vein, interesting, and you are mushrooms. Let's see, stone cutter. You can come down here because there's something to work for you. R is what I use to flip the thing around. Rotate, I guess is what we call that. You can come out here and just get connected to here. I like to place paths. I don't think they're really required. You saw earlier, they only give you 5% extra. I don't think it will hurt to have you up here as well. So let's rotate you right there. You fit in here. That's all good. And the people, or the assigned workers actually stay with them, which is nice. Let's see, I would like something that can harvest some things here, and the game will actually show you what can be harvested. Right now, this guy cannot get anything, so that's fine. Harvester, no, that's the one we just clicked on. Do the other one. Small forager camp. Foragers cannot take any of those mushrooms as well. That is surprising, I didn't expect that. Herbalist, yes, the herbalist can work with mushrooms. They can't do anything up here, but we may as well clean that out. No, just leave it here because we want to have some space in our call it village later on, so we'll see how this goes. Get that one assigned there. You may see that because of how we assigned everyone, we only have one free builder right now, and things may just take a little longer because of that. So we're going to speed this up on the speedometer up here and see what happens. What else do we need? Well, I would like to figure out what I need to build to get this one going, but we don't have it yet. We need something that can harvest copper. That's fine. There's a piece of rock here. We can get there later. Cool. We got here, and there looks to be a first quest. Let's call it quest. Yeah, quest is fine. Let's get a couple people, a couple beavers out of here because this is our first real task that we want to get done and see what we can get out of you. Let's first assign some of our beavers. They're not the best at this or the worst. They're just someone that can do something. And then we'll see what we want. We can either break open the chest that sits here, and if we break it open, we get some fabric and some meat. That's not bad. Or we can send it to a citadel. We need some tools to do that, and the citadel will send us half a queen's grace, so half a point for that, and a full amber pouch of 10 ambers. The meat is very important for the raptors, which we don't have yet, to keep them happy. The tools may be important for us later. Let's just check how many tools we have left right now. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. What are you? No, it's right over here. It's looking in the wrong place. No. We only. Do we even have any tools? I don't know that we have any tools. Let's go check because I would like to figure that out right now. These are our parts. No tools. I'm very confused. Shouldn't we have some tools yet? Yeah, I don't think we can do this. So we have to do the break open side first to see what happens. And they will start on that in just a second. You just have to assign what you actually want from them, and they will just make that happen as soon as they can. None of the orders or nothing over here has happened yet, but our first objective can be done in about 2 seconds if we add a couple more paths. So let's let them finish that, and then hopefully we get a couple extra people, because right now, oh, we do have a shelter. Cool. I forgot, or I didn't realize that we already had a shelter set up for us, but this is good. This is good news. Let's get 4 set up, because I think each houses 3, and then we have a little bit of extra for later. So, first item is done. Actually, 2 items are done. Cool. We got the Glade event done. Wonderful. And we got the the path's done. Also wonderful. We got a couple tools for that. So the queen should be relatively happy with that, and we got some extra reputation points. That's where we're going next. The game is very good at keeping you engaged and moving, and you have to look all over the screen all the time, which I'm terrible at, but it flashes enough and gives you enough reasons to look at something that you can actually go with it, and it moves relatively fast. Small farm, actually, this is good because it gives us free vegetables and grain. The forager camp, well, actually, I haven't seen any fertile grounds for the farm, so I don't know that we can actually use this. Trapper camp, we don't have any raptors. So we're going to do with the forager camp because I don't know if we have any good fertile ground that we can use. Cookhouse, smokehouse, brickyard. Jerky, skewers, biscuits, pottery, incense, drizzle water, drizzle. I don't know. I think I'm going to pick that one. Not 100% sure that was a good idea or a terrible idea, but it's an idea. we can do something now. Looks like this is a something little that we can do something with later, which is cool. I really don't know what it is. There's a glade up there that we don't want to get into, so how about we give you the last assignment right here, and then you, sorry it's a little dark now, you can start on this glade right now. Sometimes you will get into a situation where once you can't see what is highlighted and what's not, but also that you don't want to get through the thick grass to get something done. So, oh, do we have, who's that? Newcomers are waiting. Cool. We can get to them right away, or in just a second. We're going to move you down here because I want you to work on the trees that we have out on this side, but only in a straight line, so just get into the glade so we are done. Let's see what newcomers we can choose. All right, we can get one human, another beaver, and this, and then some meat and some vegetables, or we can just get some mushrooms and only one of each. We want more units because right now we're relatively low on column workers, but that'll be fine. Okay, we don't have specialization for wood, so we did get a couple humans in here a little while ago because that's more people than I expected to have. Mushroom guys, nobody has an effectiveness bonus on this one as well, so we can just let them run. Let's get one more of our beavers here, and yeah, let's just get working, and we have some housing available, but we have a couple homeless people, which is not good. Let's get one more built right here and let them do their thing. Why is this one still sitting here? I'm not sure. But there's another event happening here. Choose a cornerstone. So a new cornerstone was made available to us. Cool. Rich glades. Newly discovered glades nodes have more charges, 5 for small deposits and 15 for large. Relative of your villagers sends gift for treating their family members well. Get 40 water skins for every full reputation point obtained through high resolve. I don't think I need water skins right now. And I'm going to decline them. I'm going to get a couple amber points, and we can probably use them later for something more useful once we get to it. The thing with the orders over here is they unlock after time. They don't unlock when you're done with something. So the last one comes out after 45 minutes of gameplay, which is great, but eventually you just have to make sure everything gets done, not just a few things that you saw. How about this? We currently have a lot of workers and people left over that are not doing anything, so we may as well start building something a little more fancy. How about this guy? Get me... what's a good location for you? This is fine. Get me this one built. We need some bricks. Is that the only thing we need? We need planks. Okay, we can't get planks unless we build the crude workstation, which is right over here, because you can be built with just wood. But we want to produce planks a little faster, which is why we're building that in the first place. So, yeah. There's some planning that goes into this, and you have to play quite some time before you're in a space where that becomes natural. Looks like what is happening here? Treasure stag hideout. The treasure stag is hiding in this glade. After the timer expires, the stag will run away. Chance to receive its treasure will be gone. Interesting. Should we unlock that thing? That is a wonderful, wonderful question. Can you just concentrate on these trees for right now? Because we do need them. I just don't know what I want to do with them just yet. Forager camp. We do have some materials that you can work with. Cool. Let's get you assigned here. Get a little more path. There we go. And yeah, the wood guy over here can just do the things that they need to do. I'm very tempted to get that guy, but you know what? We're going to do that next time. Let's get a couple more things done for today, and then we will see what we can continue with. More beavers, sure, why not? And then actually you can also do recipes here. You may not have everything all the time. For example, we don't have plant fiber right now. They're harvesting it now, but we don't have that. We have some leather available just for right now to make some fabric if we want it. And those are the two items that we need to get our carpenter built, so that's important. What do we have here? Building wise, we are full, so that's good. We have a hydrant, we have small hearth, we have a trading post. We do need a trading post to do the next quest, so we may as well get this one situated somewhere. Do I have to keep you closed? I'm just going to put you there. We'll see if we can manage to get you in there, and life should be good. What do you want? New orders. Cool. What are they? Also going to find out next time. Hopefully we get the stag. Let me know what you think. Against the Storm, we're going to make this a short series because it is quite enjoyable to play, and knowing me how reluctant I was to play it in the beginning, I wanted to just show you why it's not as bad as I thought it was when I saw it the first time. It's actually very interesting, and I think the numbers of people playing this show that. Yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again on the next one, and maybe we'll get the stag. Bye-bye.